Yeah, while I was making that video, my phone flipped and it ended that video. So I want to do this video to complete the video that I did uh, prior to this one. Okay, so where I stopped was that around 2020, if I'm not mistaken, I started. I know I was researching on this gang stalking, on what is happening to me. As I started researching and looking for information on to understand what this was, because when I tell people, people did not believe me. It's like everyone I talked to about the what I'm experiencing, they could not relate. They either look at me like I'm crazy, like I'm saying something that is not real. And that really, it really made everything worse for me. So I'll be like looking for information on the whole thing, like, what is this? So one of the days I was researching, and I on a police surveillance, or I stumbled on this piece of information. It says that when you are targeted by police, that one of the things you will experience is all of a sudden you will be distanced from everyone. All your relationship will be estranged from you. I was like, whoa. For the first time, I could connect the dots. I was like, this is exactly what is happening to me. Like, all of a sudden, I'm distanced from everyone. I don't feel connection with anyone. It's like I don't want to be around people. People don't want to be around me. I was like, whoa, this is what is happening to me. Then also there was an incident that took place in New Zealand. I don't know if it was that same 2020. What happened was, what they reported on that incident was that a guy went out to stab people, and police went and killed him in New Zealand. And so when the Prime Minister of New Zealand then was giving update on the situation, she said something. She said since 2016, they have placed that guy on 24 hours surveillance, and that they have used every technologies available to isolate him from people. And when she said it, I was like, this is exactly what is happening to me in America. Because it was at that same 2016 that this gang stalking started with me. That's when I became aware of this, that I was being targeted by police. I was being placed on surveillance. I was being racially profiled. I was being criminalized when I've done nothing. And also when she said that, I was like, whoa, it is the same 2016 that I started to experience this. Then when she also said, we've used every technologies available to isolate him from people. I was like, this is what they're doing to me in America. I don't know if that guy was African or if he was black. I don't know. But this happened in New Zealand. So when I heard this, and with the piece of information I saw in my research, I could connect the dots. I now knew what was happening to me, that I was being isolated from the whole gang stalking bullshit that they do. And this isolation, they know it. It is to suffocate you mentally. They know the impact of you not having people with you, of you being alone. They know these are all psychological attacks. They know the impact of that on you psychologically. Mostly if you're, because I'll be thinking, no wonder people go out and act violence. People that are under this gang stalking program, they will go out to act violence and police will kill them. Like that guy. So they isolated him, suffocate him mentally, cause him, the trauma of being isolated and all of that. since he's not, he may have not been a Christian or someone that has relationship with God, or who I refer to as the Most High. Since he did not have such protection, such connection, that he could know how to maneuver the whole thing, maneuver through this bullshit that they do, these diabolical attacks that these wicked people are engaging in, killing people, pushing people to mental crisis, pushing people to suicide, some to go and act out violence, so they go and kill that individual, like they did to that guy. So these are psychological warfare that they are carrying out on me and several other people that are under this bullshit gang stalking program. So I was like, whoa, this is what I've been battling with. And then as time goes on, as I keep searching on information, and then stumble on videos of people, talking about all this shit that they do. But what I want to say is this. If you are out there and you are experiencing this, because this is why I have to speak out on this, because I want people that are dealing with this to know they are not alone. In my case, I felt alone. I remember being a spiritual person, being someone that has a relationship with God, that has, that believe in the Most High. I was like, what is this? I remember one time I was so angry with God. I said, you've allowed something to happen to me that is not common to people. Because everyone I talked to, they could not relate. They would be like, they would look at me like I was crazy, which was the most painful part of the whole thing. And that's the tactics they use to silence victims of gang stalking or police targeting. When you speak out, they will portray that you're crazy, you have mental illness, which was what police did to me. So I want to encourage someone that is out there battling this gang stalking and the isolation of gang stalking. One, you have to be closer to the Most High. You have to have a relationship with God, because He is the only one that can protect us from these wicked entities. These are occultic. It's occultic though, but these are demonic attacks. Okay, targeted on mostly people that are awoken to the light in them, that are awoken to the truth. Okay, but you have to be strong, and you have to stay closer to the Most High. Yeah, if they isolate you from people, it says one with God is majority, then that should push you closer to the Most High. Because as they push you closer to Him, the Bible said what the enemy meant for evil, He said the Most High turns it for our good. If they isolate us from people to suffocate us mentally, to cause you to be in a mental crisis state because of the isolation, the loneliness, the lack of people not believing, not knowing, understanding what is happening to you, you know what? You can use that time to dig deep into God. You can use that time to dig deep into the things of God, into the scriptures, to study scriptures, to know more of God. You don't have to allow it to have the impact that they want it to have on you. No, you don't have to. And you should speak out too. That's another thing. Speak out. If you have people around you that when you tell them this is what is happening to you and they don't believe you, try to speak out on your own. Just speak out and look for a online community that has to do with this whole gang stalking thing. Try to look for people that are like-minded, that understand or maybe are experiencing the same thing, and research on it. Research on it. So you have information on things. Okay? I just wanted to share this with someone that if you are experiencing this, you are not alone. I have battled with this since 2018. And I know that they did this to ruin me, to suffocate me, to make me go crazy, which is bullshit. I'm like, they don't know that dealing with. I'm anointed. Come on. Not everything, can have impact on me like maybe to someone else that doesn't have the spiritual connection that I have. But don't feel alone. You are not alone, okay? If you don't have people around you that understand this, go online, say things online. I hope they don't try, because like in my case, it's like they don't want, that's another thing I will speak on. Like, they don't want you to be able to do anything online, so they can keep you in the dark. But you have to try as much as you can to see whatever you can, whatever information you can gather to help yourself in this situation. All right? I want to pray blessings on whoever whoever sees this video. I want to pray blessings on you. I want to pray deliverance on you, breakthrough over you. I want to pray that the Most High will lead you and guide you to have support, to have people that you could relate with, that you will not be all on your own. I pray that the Most High will sustain you through this, and whatever He's doing in you through this, that you will come out the other side victorious. You will come out the other side as a pure gold that has been put through the fire, purified, cleansed, and that you'll be fit for whatever the Most High wants to do through you and with your life. I pray that on you right this hour. Yes, receive that and be blessed. Amen.